tonight and to play, particularly just all that was going on this weekend here in Canton. The great Steelers being enshrined in the Hall of Fame. It was an honor for us to play and to entertain them, and so I just wanted to start with that. We're thankful to win. I think anytime we step into a stadium, man, that's the objective. But larger than that, from a big picture standpoint, man, there was a lot to be learned from the things that happened. Some positive, some things that we can build on, some things that were negative that we need to eliminate from our play in all three phases. Just in general, I like the enthusiasm and the energy in which the guys played with. I just think that's important. We're able to carry energy into the stadium. I tell you, I don't think any of us missed the fact that just having a stadium full of fans, what that does. The energy that the stands and the fans provided us, man, being without that largely for over a year was good to be back in that type of a football environment. We're appreciative of that. A few bumps and bruises along the way. Balaj, I think, had a lower body injury that's being evaluated. And we'll probably have more information for you the next time we get together. I'll pause for questions.
Mike, is Claypool okay?
Yes.
Did you like what you saw at Najee his first
I did. I thought that, he showed some of the things that he's been showing in practice settings. And that's what we were looking for. We weren't looking for the spectacular. I talked to him and others during the course of the week. We wanted to make routine plays routinely. We wanted to power the fall forward and things of that nature. And he did all the things that we've been watching him do. So it's a really good start for him.
What do you think about the way the quarterback handled the offense?
I thought he did a nice job, particularly from a play clock standpoint, new verbiage and things of that nature. First time in a stadium with a real play clock, it's very difficult for us to simulate in practice settings. I thought they did a nice job managing some of those things, but largely I thought all of their performances were positive.
Is the offensive line still a work in progress?
Man, we're all a work in progress.
Was the fumble, was that supposed to be a play fake, or was that a fumble snap?
It's a fumble.
You mentioned that this is the situation where you really get a good look at special teams that you can't simulate a game. What did you like out of your special teams, especially looking at Presley Harvin?
And Presley did some nice things, but I thought they all did some nice things. I thought Sexton was a big punt return. I thought it ignited us, man. I don't know that we had done much offensively to the end. It was like that was a springboard for us moving forward. Just like the energy and efforts of a lot of people. Bundage, I think, made a couple tackles on kickoff. That was kind of good to see. But we got to comb through that in a big way. It's about the minutia. It's not necessarily about the things that jump out at you.
The first touchdown run by Balaj, push up front with Reed and Raider. I don't know if you're able to see it or not, but is that basically what you guys appreciate and something you really like to see from those inferior guys around the ball?
Absolutely. No doubt. Good finish. High energy big men is going to be a catalyst for our running game and really our football team.
Mike, is what you saw from Balaj what you have been seeing all along? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, you've been in practice. It is. Yep. He's been playing well.
Time to evaluate Haskins in the game environment. What were your thoughts on how he played?
I liked his demeanor. I thought he was a really good communicator. I thought he was really present and kind of cerebral, the way that you like the quarterback position to be. But it's so much ball in front of him and the others. Man, that's why it's important, man. We're excited about kind of participating in this game, man. We're going to particularly use that as an added opportunity to gain some exposure to these quarterbacks.
Haskins said he wanted to make it a competition with Mason for that number 2 spot. Did either of them do anything to separate from the other?
Keep watching.
Are you happy with what you saw at the Dodgers?
I was, but not surprised. He's been with us before and performed similarly when given an opportunity. Man, this guy's not going to back down from the competition. You guys keep asking me about, Rudolph and Haskins, man. He's not going anywhere. We were in a training camp session set a number of years ago, and it was, Jones and Rudolph and Dobbs, and nobody was asking me about Dobbs, and he came out of it.
Like I said earlier in the week, this would be a good gauge to see where you guys are at. Just what did you learn from tonight, and what do you need to see moving forward here?
Our conditioning held up, and that's a good thing to see. You're never really sure how that's going to come together in terms of all three phases, offense, defense, and special teams. I liked our in-game awareness in terms of guys moving from one unit to another. I think largely we had 11 guys on the field, and that sounds funny, but first time out, and particularly as you get into the second half of things and it gets challenging. I thought just the guys did a really good job of putting their conditioning on display, and I thought they did a really good job of just staying in tune to the game and being where it is they're supposed to be and being engaged in that way.
Mike, I think you only have 1 or 2 negative runs. What did you think of the new running scheme in the way?
Keep watching.
Anyone else?
You expect to get some of your offensive linemen back when you come back Saturday?
Man, I expect to get, a lot of people back. But, again, we'll continue to be focused on the guys that are working. It's less about the guys that aren't working and more about making sure that we're getting good days and growth out of the ones that do. So obviously we want guys back that have missed some time, but we'll continue to remain focused on those that are working.
Anyone else?
Thank you, guys.
We're going to get